Hey, what's up, Visionaries? Welcome back to the ArcVision Fam Jam. My name's Anton. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because it is Supporter Sunday, and today's song comes from Matt Verdell. Dude, you freaking rock, man. Thank you first of all for supporting the channel, and secondly for sending this song. And like one thing about Matt is that he sends like very in-depth, long meanings when he sends song requests. So, he pours his heart and his soul into this. And honestly, I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot riding on this. I feel like I want this to be a good reaction because of everything you've said about this song, and kind of, that you said it might be a tearjerker. So now I'm like, oh, I hope I feel it. There's a lot to be put up to. But anyway, that's I'm just kidding. But at the same time, yeah, it's like, I feel like this is a very important song, and I'm going to do my best to just be with the song, be in the moment, and not think about you at the same time, man. But yeah, I did a read up on this. I know that it originally is a Nine Inch Nails song, and Johnny Cash was asked to do a version of it, and he accepted, and then Trent Reznor was so impressed that he kind of said, like, this is Johnny's song now. And apparently this is the last music video that he did, and his wife was in too before she died. I think it was 2 months later. And yeah, I read up on his life, and he just seemed to be like a grounded man, like just a good natured, simple guy for how popular and larger than life he was. So, we'll see if I feel it. I might not, resonate with it. It might be beyond my years, might be, talking about something I can't relate to, but at the same time, I might be able to relate to it. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay, Matt? And before we get into this one, I do want to say, you guys, everybody rocks who's watching this video right now. Thank you guys so much for all the love and all the support. Also, if you are resonating with the channel, definitely smash the like button, help me out with this video, with the YouTube algorithm, and join the family, subscribe. We'd love to have you around. Also, if you guys want to support the channel at the same time, request songs like Matt Verdell did for Johnny Cash, and request albums for us to react to, join everybody else in the Patreon family and leave your requests there. And as always, shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys so much for helping keep this vision, this dream of mine alive, and helping support my future family one day. They say thank you from the future. And yeah, keep the song requests coming as always. Lastly, if you want to hang out with myself and the entire ArcVision community, we are on Discord nowadays. And if you want to check out my podcast and get your hands on official merchandise, links to those down below. So without further ado, let's get into Johnny Cash, Hurt.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt.
You stay the hell away from me, you hear?
I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. beneath the stains of time. The feelings disappear. You are someone else. I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way.
Well, you got cries, man. Like I don't even know why that's actually so emotional. Like it's, I don't know, like what really hit me, oddly enough, was seeing the way his wife looks at him. Like it just looked like there was so much love there, you know? Like it just, you know, it makes you think, like, you know, how like the only thing in this world we ever have is like just people, you know, just fleeting moments. And then, you know, like you said, like, you know, time takes it all in the end. My empire of dirt. Like it's so crazy that, like, you know, everything, all the anxiety you have, all the depression you have, all the pain you carry, everything you're afraid of, everything you desire, everything that matters so much to you is like fucking meaningless in the end. Like, can you take your, you know, your Lamborghini with you to the afterlife? Can you take your fucking fame? Like it doesn't matter. Like the only thing that matters in this whole thing is like the way his wife looked at him. And it's like, even that, like, you know, that goes away, right? Like even that, like that's why it's just like all we have is moments. And, you know, that's why, you know, I traveled the world 3 years ago. Like I was fucking suicidal. Like I was depressed as fuck. I was thinking of ending my own life. And I was afraid. I was just terrified of my own life. Like I was terrified of being nothing. I was terrified of, you know, all these expectations that were on my shoulders from myself, from my, you know, parents, from society. I was just terrified of my, you know what? I was probably mostly terrified of all the dreams I had never coming true. Because I knew if my dreams didn't come true, like what would be left for me in this life, you know? Like I just couldn't look at, you know, just having, you know, a normal life or whatever, you know? I was just, yeah, I was just so fucking depressed, man. Like for, you know, 2 years, I think. Year and a half, 2 years, man. It was just like a struggle every single day just to get out of bed in the morning and take a shower, and it was a lot. Yeah, I remember fucking like breaking down at Christmas, just couldn't even contain it. My mom's friend Urena was there. I think I've told this story before. But yeah, I just, you know, Christmas came around, and, you know, at Christmas you're supposed to fucking, you know, be in a good mood, put on a smiling face, you know, not make anything about yourself, just kind of, you know, play the role, right? And I had all night, and then I don't know, my mom's friendly Rena, she's such an incredibly beautiful person. Like, she's just like one of the most open-hearted people I've ever met in my life. Like, she's just one of those people that like you just feel safe around them. And and I remember we were just talking. We started talking in the corner of the room, kind of thing. Like, everyone was in one room, we were in another room. Just we ended up chatting, and just fucking tears just started coming out because she asked me how I was doing, and I just like, I don't know, just like unlocked a key in my heart, and I was just like, I am terrified. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. Like, you know, I recently, like, yeah, I made some choices. You know, I made some choices to walk away from the sure thing in my life, being a teacher, and you know, being a professor and stuff. And you know, I was taking a chance, and you know, for a year and a half, I tried to work towards that chance. I tried to, you know, find, you know, people to help me kind of create what I wanted to create, and I just kept hitting like roadblock after roadblock and nothing to show for it. And I started like not trusting my own future that I had been dreaming about for so long, and I remember like, yeah, I was going through a lot of like, you know, pain with my family, and you know, feeling like isolated, and a lot of guilt, a lot of shame and stuff. And yeah, pretty much she just, yeah, looked me in the eyes, and she's like, you're just a beautiful person, Anton, and you'll be absolutely fine. And I don't know why, there was just something about that just like her just like accepting me like right there was like just so, like, I've just like never really felt anything like that. Like, I've never just been at my lowest point and just have someone like smile at me and, you know, tell me I'm fine. Like, it's just a weird thing. Like, you have to be at that like breaking point for that to like land. And I decided to travel the world after that. I decided to go to New Zealand. I went to British Columbia, and I just took a year off. I just traveled. And the reason why I bring this up is when I was traveling, it became very apparent of the things that mattered in life to me, because it didn't, like, when I would go to these hostels, you know, no one cared who I was, no one cared where I came from, no one cared what fucking university degree I had, no one cared what my dreams were, no one cared about anything, you know, because, you know, you're just in a hostel, right? And what I realized was like the only thing that kept me going was like the connections I made, you know, like in the moment, like just like not being popular. Like, you know, I was so caught up in being popular, being liked, and all this shit. And like when I was, yeah, these hostels, like you like the thing is, like, you meet these people for like a week, like they're in your life for a week and then they're gone, and that's it. You know, you'll probably never talk to these people again. They don't, like, that's what I mean, they don't care about, you know, all the shit you have. All they care about is how you two made each other feel when you knew each other. And so I just changed the entire MO of my life to just creating connections with people. And like every hostel I went to, I just, all I cared about was friendship. Like, you know, all I did was meet people, and that's it. Like, I just realized that the only thing that made me happy, the only thing that sustained my happiness and made me, you know, feel not fucking lonely, was connecting with people, you know, giving, like, hugging people, you know, telling people how much they meant to me just in a week, you know, just like, thanks for making this week special. Thanks for going on this journey with me. Thanks for going on this hike with me. Thanks for exploring with me. Thanks for taking a, you know, a week of your life where, you know, we don't know anybody, and thanks for, you know, even talking to me, right? And, you know, I just, I don't know, that stuck with me. Like, you know, and it goes with this song, like, right? Like, the Empire of Dirt. Just like nothing matters. Like, these people are gonna be gone. You're gonna be gone. And if like you've wasted your entire life just trying to chase after accolades and fame and sex and reputation and dopamine and, you know, happiness, and then the, like, what are you doing? Like, you, like that's why everybody feels so lonely. That's why everyone feels so, you know, unloved at their core. Is because we think we need to be all these things to be loved. When, like, you know, that's just what made me so emotional, seeing the way she looked at him, the way that his wife looked at, you know, him, Johnny. Just like you could tell that wasn't a look of, like, I love you because you're attractive. I love you because you're smart. I love you because of you're famous. Like, that was just a, like, I just love you. Like, no reason. And, you know, I feel like we all just want someone to just, like, look at us like that when we're literally, like, a year away from passing. Like, life gets quiet when you're in moments like that, you know? It gets real quiet. All the voices in your head just cease to exist, and, you know, I'm sure in the last week of his life, and when he knew he was going to pass, I'm sure the only thing he wished was that he had one more day to hold his wife, or hold his kids, or smile and laugh with his children and his wife. I don't even know if he had children, but if he did, that's the only thing he'd want. Because, yeah, when you're facing the abyss, when you're facing death, all there is connection, you know? All there is love. It's the only thing. And I don't know, there's something about watching somebody who's about to die. You, like, look back at all the, you know, the memories and stuff, and I feel like there's such wisdom in, like, learning from people like this. People who are open-hearted, willing to share themselves with you. People who have done people who have lived their life, you know? Yeah, you can learn a lot about what you take, what you hold on to, and what you take for granted, and what you are so fucking anxious about. You know, what you're so afraid of. Like, talking to people like this, it really humbles you. Just even listening to a song humbles you, you know? Just for this almost 4 minutes, you just... It's difficult to care about all the things you're caring about right now, all the anxieties you have when you just listen to a song like this. And, like, you see yourself in him in some way. You know? It's almost like through this I see the future me, you know? Probably in some respect very similar. I feel like this is probably kind of what I'm going to be like when I'm you know, near my end. I just hope I'm at peace. That's it. I just hope I can, like, hold my children and my partner if she's still around, and just be okay with just being present with them. Not checking my fucking stocks at dinner, and not, you know, thinking about how much money I'm making, or how big the channel's getting, or, you know, how good of a job I'm doing with things, like, because, yeah, you know, I can't take any of that with me. And in the end, it's just fucking numbers. Unless the experience actually matches the numbers are pointless. Unless, like, the lives you touch with this thing mean anything, yeah, there's no emotion to show for it. There's no lasting happiness or peace that comes from any of that. Also, the last thing I'll say is, I think that Trent Reznor is astonishingly wise to write this song when he did, because Johnny did this song, but this was written by Trent a long time before Johnny sung it. And yeah, Trent had a wisdom about him to write something like this. You know, maybe it's dark, maybe it's self-loathing in some way, but it's honest in a way that most people are not honest with themselves until they get to about this age, you know? Hmm. Anyway, what were your thoughts on this song? What are your favorite Johnny Cash songs? Where does this stand? Probably in the top 3. Yeah, this was incredible. And just the chorus just gave me chills. There's just something about the rising tension and just the emotion in the chorus. Like, phew. And I was afraid I wasn't going to shed a tear in this one. Like, I was like, hopefully I can be present in the moment and not be in my head about the expectations that this video has, you know? Because at the end of the day, like, all my anxiety just comes from my own head. The only expectations I feel are those that, you know, I have of myself. You guys will think what you think. Doesn't really matter. Again, when you're here, who's left to judge you, you know? It probably doesn't matter nearly as much as the fact that you're not going to be here tomorrow, you know? But anyway, what artists do you guys want to see back on the channel next week? Let me know in the Patreon. Also, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to support the channel, definitely like the video, and it helps with the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe if you'd like to join the family. We would love to have you around. And if you want to support the channel in a big way and request songs and albums for us to react to at the same time, just like Matt did for this, definitely join the Patreon and leave your request there. As always, thank you so much to my patrons. Thank you guys for keeping this dream, this vision of mine alive. And, you know, yeah, thanks for, you know, making this possible. I really appreciate it. Yeah. And keep the song quest coming. And lastly, if you want to hang out with myself and the entire Arc Vision community, we are on Discord. And if you want to check out my podcast and get a hold of official merchandise, be sure to check out the links down below. And that's it. So I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Peace.